Hey everybody, so I recorded the next roast my DBD, so this one, whichever one you're watching, there's a roast of a knight and then there's a roast of a Kaneki player. I recorded both of those on the same day, and my dumbass did not notice while we were reviewing that you guys on like the OBS stream side could not hear the gameplay of the people who submitted their videos, like their YouTube videos and everything. I didn't notice that it was muted until far after we were done, and chat never said shit. Like, I had like 20 people watching both of these recordings. Nobody said shit. Nobody told me that you guys couldn't hear it. I didn't notice that you couldn't hear it. So unfortunately, there is no gameplay audio that is going on while we're watching, so I'm sorry for that, but that's just how it is. I can't do anything about it now. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know for the roasting of the knight and the roasting of the Kaneki players, that was yeah, there's no game audio. Okay, enjoy the video. We're back with another roast my DBD, the series here on YouTube, where I help you get better at the game through complying with your degradation fetishes. Today on the chopping block, we have Njord. Njord has 1.5 10K hours, which is about 1,000 hours less than I have. Was running a previously decent build with Kaneki and didn't even realize the add-ons got changed, but poor chases definitely. So this is going to be an interesting one, because this is our very first Roast My DBD with the new, with Kaneki, with the ghoul. So we're on Mount Ormond, otherwise known as Mount Pallet Resort. With the Kaneki nerfs, this is going to be a little bit more difficult, because you're probably going to have to break quite a few pallets, because there is a pallet absolutely every 2.5 feet on this map. But you're also Kaneki, right? You're also the ghoul. So you just don't care about distances. The ghoul's map presence is one of the best in the game, because you can just fling yourself from one end of the map to the other, and it's on a relatively short cooldown. So you're not gonna really have much problems with the map. Like I said, the pallets could be a bit of a problem, but let's take a look at your add-ons and your perks. Also, why is this video in like fucking, what the fuck is this aspect ratio? What the hell? I gotta actually change my camera. Hold on. Look at an aspect ratio, chat. What the fuck? Okay, so, right now, you're running Friends Till the End. Alright, sorry, let's take a look at your add-ons first. So you're running the Mask, which currently makes it to where while you are enraged, whenever you hook a survivor, all survivors that are outside of 40 meters scream. Which is really good for map info. One of the best best things for map info in the game. Honestly, an add-on that I heavily underrated when I first started playing Kaneki. So just really good add-on in general. It's barbecue and chili in add-on form, which is just great. And then you're running the umbrella, which increases the amount of time added to the countdown for perfectly timed grab attacks by 10 seconds. Which means that if you do a perfectly timed grab attack, your enraged mode lasts longer, which is fine. I think that's fine. As for your perk build, you're running Agitation for faster hooks, DMS because you're going to be flinging yourself across the map anyway, Friends Till the End because you're going to be flinging yourself across the map anyway, and Starstruck because you're going to be flinging yourself across the map anyway. Overall, good build, like good add-ons, good build. All works incredibly well together. If you wanted to, you could remove Starstruck for, say, Surge. But outside of that, I really don't have a problem with your build. You're not going to have a problem with the map. So this is all going to come down to your gameplay. This aspect ratio is so funny. It's like I'm watching the video through a viewfinder. So you notice the other person that was right there? So you know where somebody is? Also, how did you get your enraged without deep wounding her? I didn't know you could do that. Why is it a bit dark? Their recording software, probably. I think they have reshade. So, basically, off the bat, one of the things I'm noticing is that you're far too quick to use your dash when you don't have to, right? So Kaneki basically plays in this really obnoxious way where you don't have to worry about your cooldown, right? So you are not your cooldown. You don't have to worry about your fatigue window, basically. So here, you should be hitting control at this exact moment. Like right here, you should be hitting control, but you don't. Instead, you just let the cooldown, you wait till you actually land, and then she gets the stun for free. So then you leap again, you know this pallet isn't here. You know this pallet isn't here, but instead of canceling your leap and going after her, you try to do this fancy shit, lock onto the locker, and just fuck yourself, right? Most of this comes down to just a distinct lack of mechanical skill. What, did you want to try to, like, have an excuse to not have sex with your partner later? You're like, oh man, I really don't want to fuck that ugly bitch. I know. I'll have a survivor stun me so I can say that I have a headache. Like, what the fuck was that? What is this shit? Please stun me. I know I have one of the fastest vaults in the West, but please stun me. What are you doing? You know what? Fair enough, I guess. The Michaela's an idiot. Why is the screen zoomed out like that? That's a great fucking question, Toucan. Phenomenal fucking question, actually. Get away from this shack. You have no reason to be here. All right, so after about half a century, you get the Fung in Deep Wound and you get your Enrage timer back up. From here, also, I want you to keep in mind where that DMS is. All right, so the Fung's a moron. Good to know. Something that I've noticed among the roasts that we get are that a lot of the downs that our killer players manage to get are strictly because... Where are you going? Do you feel bad for the survivors? Did they, like... Did you hear, like, one of their, like... Their dogs had diarrhea on their brand new carpet? And you're like, ah, they're having a bad day. I'm not gonna go interrupt the very obvious heal that's happening over there. Sure, I don't need it. No, instead I'm gonna go all the way out into the middle of fucking nowhere. To try to M1 this survivor that's got 76 pallets right next to them. Fascinating. You know what? Fair enough. You know what's like also something that I just realized, right? Is that you have Starstruck and a 40-meter tear radius. So 100% the person that unhooked that Michaela, the person that unhooked that Michaela was exposed. But instead of going and occupying 2 survivors at the same time, you chose the singular one that was way off in Narnia. Okay, you do not have to aim at the environment to vault a pallet. You can just aim at the survivor. Not only do if you aim at the survivor to make the vault, not only do you hinder the survivor, but you vault a lot faster, and it's a lot easier to make that happen. What are you doing? You're a fucking paid actor. What the fuck am I watching? You're an actual paid actor, dude. Okay, that was a good chase. You go have some fun over there. I'm gonna just turn around and break this pallet for absolutely no reason. I'm gonna purposely make it to where I cannot catch you, and you have a good day, okay? What the fuck is this? What is this, your fucking ex-girlfriend? You still got feelings for her? Fucking, it's pretty good to hear your voice in Dead by Dead. Right, fucking hinder at you. Like, dude, come on, bro. Holy shit. The amount of free fucking pressure you give these survivors, it's like a fucking hydraulic press. You could turn coal into diamonds with the amount of free pressure you're handing these fuckers. Good job, David. Truly a pallet save for the ages. Now you want to go after this, David. Earlier, when the David was exposed and next to an injured Michaela, you didn't want to. But now that he's got a pretty good shot of getting away from you, now you want to go after him. You're being scene partnered right now, which is really annoying. It's like the survivors beat you over the head with the survivor rulebook, right? Like you've just, for some reason you have it in your brain that you're supposed to just put yourself in the worst position so that the survivors can get free resets and free pressure and all of that, right? Like you legitimately just continuously give away pressure. It's not even that your chases are bad, which they are. They're very fucking bad. You spend far too long on one singular survivor. You almost never get the health states you should. But it's not even that. It's the fact that you never take the time to go back and interrupt the survivors in whatever they're doing, right? You never take the time to interrupt a heal that just came off the hook, or go in and stop survivors from working on a generator. Like you don't do that. You're far more concerned with doing this goofy ass shit. You don't need to be fucking leaping here. That's the most unsafe pallet in the game. Fucking Trapper outplays that pallet without his power. Skull Merchant gets the down at that pallet every fucking time, right? So it's like you're purposefully just handing them all the time in the world. Yeah, bro, you really showed that air. All right, now go back to hook. 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 They unhooked 2 feet from you! Go back to the fucking hook! She's your obsession. If you go back to the hook, you'll get the friends proc. This has got to be your ex-girlfriend you still have feelings for, bro. It really is like you feel bad for the survivors. It really is like you feel bad for them. You have this like constant need to just hand the survivors like more time. And I don't understand it. You are constantly putting yourself in bad positions and allowing survivors to either get further than they should or have or reset when they shouldn't or whatever, right? Like you're this Jin's been DMS like fucking 5 times this match. It's honestly kind of insane. Do not kick this fucking generate. Yeah, okay. So with my powers of clairvoyance, here's what's gonna happen. This Michaela's gonna run you for an absurdly long time. They're going to unhook the diner waitress girl. You're not going to interrupt them. You're gonna spend a stupid long time trying to catch this Michaela, and a Jin is gonna pop somewhere on the map. Oh, you're already injured, Michaela? Let me injure you again for literally no reason. Fuck it. Oh. Gee, what did I tell you? I'm honestly surprised you canceled that. I thought you were about to fucking try to enrage on her. All right, good. You realize that she's been on the ground too long. You're trying to see if there's anybody for a pallet save. You're good to go. You're going to get this death hook shot. And then you're going to fling back to that exit gate to see if the Fung went over there. Don't need to, because you've got friends till the end, so you know where they're at. You got kind of cucked by the auto aim there. Yeah, I'm gonna be so for real. That is the first time this match that wasn't your fault. That is the first time this match that wasn't your fault, because the auto aim actually cucked you. Good job. But David's a fucking idiot. What are you doing? Okay. If she wiggles off, it's because you're a fucking... What are you doing? Dude, just go hook her. You're not getting both of these, homie. Is this the guy that took your ex-girlfriend? Is that what it is? This is the guy that took your ex-girlfriend that you've been obsessed with this whole match, right? She wiggles out! What are you doing? She wiggles out! You idiot! Oh my god, she's stupid too. She's stupid too! She's so fucking dumb! Alright, so here's your homework. Number 1, I need you to learn how to understand what situation you're in, right? That's probably the best way I could put that, right? You have too much of a dedication to chasing lost chases, right? To the point where you have survivors unhook directly next to you and you do nothing about it. Killer gameplay is all about forcing survivors to make mistakes and then capitalizing on those mistakes, right? So a survivor looping you right next to a hook is a mistake. A survivor unhooking while you're looping right next to a hook is a mistake. You don't take advantage of either of those things. You don't take advantage of any kind of knowledge that you have. You legitimately just see survivor, chase survivor, and then when the survivor's about to lose the chase, you have a tendency to just let him go, right? Or you do something weird. Your mechanical skill definitely needs some work. That, of course, comes with practice. But the main thing for Kaneki is you need to learn how to cancel your leap mid-leap, right? If you know you're about to be in a position where you can walk up to them, then you need to just hit the cancel button mid-leap, or you're kind of fucked. But that's all I have for you guys today. As always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. If you want to find out how to become a channel member, they get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. And if you want to have your own gameplay reviewed, then please make sure that you are at least a tier 2 channel member or a Twitch sub. Head over to the Discord, the link in the description. Make sure you're at least 18 years of age or older, and submit your gameplay, and we'll take a look at it. And we will also bully you, and yeah. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.